And they're off. New Roman L Street Lady, Camilla away running in third. Irish Zapper out there in fourth position, the far outside. Reckless Kelly is next, and Major Hulan settles to the back of the pack with Bright Moon. Heading over the turn, L Street Lady from New Rome. The lead is a half length, another 2.5. And Camilla is racing in third, and Irish Zapper is next in fourth, and Bright Moon down to the inside, trying to get underway. 5 to close in now. Tailing off back there is Reckless Kelly, passed by Major Houlihan. Into the far turn, run Prie's to go. L Street Lady, New Rome, 3 back, and it's Camila racing in third, and Irish Zapper is next, then Bright Moon, another 4 back to Major Houlihan, and Reckless Kelly trailing the field, top of the stretch. L Street Lady still there from New Rome on the outside. New Rome trying to get by L Street Lady kicks, furlong and a half left to go, and has the lead now almost 2 lengths now as they pass the furlong marker. L Street Lady opening up on New Rome in second, none of the outside. Irish Zapper, then Camilla in between horses. Down to the last 16th, it's L Street Lady. Favorite gets it done under Sheldon Russell. L Street Lady by 6 at the finish. New Rome was second. And then it was Reckless Kelly and Irish Zapper. And they're off. Jimmy the Kid hustled out of there with Royal Thunder. The outside there is Quick Tempo to join him. Followed by Instigated is in fourth position, and Mojack Cat and Indefatigable is at the back of the pack. Quick Tempo from Jimmy the Kid on the inside as they head over the far turn run. Royal Thunder is back in third. Another 2, and Mojack Cat is racing in fourth. Back to Instigated and Indefatigable trailing the field. Into the turn, and the favorite Quick Tempo. Quick Tempo now with a 3-length advantage. Royal Thunder and Jimmy the Kid. Mojack Cat and followed by Instigated, another 4 back, and Indefatigable still last of them all. And coming now to the top of the stretch with Quick Tempo and a 4-length advantage, and Royal Thunder second. On the outside, Mojack Cat and Jimmy the Kid into the stretch. Quick Tempo still going strong with a 5-length lead. Royal Thunder, the outside is Mojack Cat next, and Jimmy the Kid 8th pole with Quick Tempo on top, and Quick Tempo's going to cruise. Quick Tempo by 6, 16th left to go. Royal Thunder just holding second to Mojack Cat. Quick Tempo, Royal Thunder will be second, Mojack Cat, and then it was Instigated.
When we started adding protocols, the first thing we knew we wanted to do was to add veterinarians watching training. We really had to look at all of the opportunities that we had to impact horse safety. Controlling medication and training, which had never been done. Investing in cutting-edge diagnostic techniques. Decreasing the amount of medication that was in the horse on race day. Right now it's training, but we're checking horses that are racing on Saturday. Thank you. You're all right, sweetie. I feel like we are changing things for the better.
Right now, it's basically just being present. We do examine various horses in the days leading up to it. Race day, it's every horse. We're watching the horses, how they warm up. Now they've got weight on their back. We're on different surface. We're still following the horses. All the horses look good during their warm-up, sound ready to run.
I truly feel like we are moving the sport forward. The horses are better for it. We've really changed to focus on putting horses at the center and being the most important part of the equation.
Eleazar. And they're off. Bowie two-step and Never Silence fast away from the gate. The outside there is a Crimson Rocket, and Skip the Bull right there with Crimson Rocket. They're followed by Eleazar, who's racing along fifth on the chase, and Dr. Rags trailing the field. Bowie two-step. Bowie two-step the head in front from Never Silence heading to the turn. Skip the Bull, then Crimson Rocket ridden along for more on the outside. Within 3 of the paces around the far turn. Crimson Rocket now moves into third. Eleazar back to the back of the pack there with Dr. Rags trailing the field. Bowie two-step in front from Never Silence. They've been 1-2 throughout, and Crimson Rocket trying to gain on them from third. Skip the Bull driven in fourth, and Dr. Rags is 7 to make up now, and Eleazar trailing the field. Top of the stretch, Bowie two-step opens up, pops away almost 3 as they turn in. Bowie two-step on top now by 5. Crimson Rocket now grabbing second from Never Silence in third with a furlong left to go. Bowie two-step. Bowie two-step by 7 lengths. They're not going to catch Bowie two-step today, and Charlie Marquez. Here's Dr. Rags running along for second, and then Crimson Rocket, Bowie two-step. And they're off. Party Ready with a sharp beginning, going right to the front. Conductance moving up on the inside. Tipsy Tourist settles it in third position. Poet in My Heart and Lookin' Spunky are next. And then it is mated in between horses, only 5 from the pace. Performance Anxiety, Manitoulin Island, Fire at Midnight, I Have Courage trailing the field. They race down the backstretch with 5.5 furlongs to go. Party Ready, Conductance out of the inside. Poet in My Heart is right there with room at the rail to make 3 right across the track, heading out of the turn. And then it's Tipsy Tourist and Lookin' Spunky. They were racing 4th and 5th, and they're followed by Mated in between horses 6. First 6 bunched up by 3.5 or 4 lengths. Performance Anxiety. Then Manitoulin Island is now ground saving into the far turn run with 3 furlongs left to go. Fire at Midnight second last, and I Have Courage trailing the field. Around that turn they roll. On the inside, Poet in My Heart just holding a narrow lead. Poet in My Heart is in front from Tipsy Tourist just a half length, and Conductance in behind them, and followed by Mated is racing in 4th, and Lookin' Spunky is 5th. Into the stretch, Poet in My Heart kicks on. Poet in My Heart now by 4 lengths with 3 or 4 across the track, now vying for second. Tipsy Tourist on the outside is Mated trying to gain. Lookin' Spunky down to the inside, and then it's Fire at Midnight. Here's Poet in My Heart with a 16th to go. Poet in My Heart, blinkers on and gone. Poet in My Heart, Mated was second, and then Lookin' Spunky was third. Close 4th there with Performance Anxiety or Fire at Midnight. And they're off. Trash Talking Larry, the good break for the gate. Pudge Boy Palace is right there with early speed to the inside. Resilient Courage. Now Trash Talking Larry out 3 deep, up close. As they round the turn, Strategic is moving forward too. And then back to Mailman's a Flyer, who's in 5th position now, 6 and passed by Milano the favorite. Milano's about 4 from the early speed, and Hellman trailing the field. Pudge Boy Palace, Strategic there, the outside. The matching strides, Resilient Courage is racing 3rd, and Trash Talking Larry is 4th outside. Another 2 back to Milano. Milano's a half dozen lengths off the front, and back to Hellman, and trailing the field now, Mailman's a Flyer. Good pace going about 5 furlongs out. Inside, Pudge Boy Palace of the outside, Strategic. They're head-to-head for the lead. Resilient Courage, Trash Talking Larry, right there 3rd and 4th within 2 of the front. Milano's asked for full run for the back of the pack now. Comes Hellman, and on the inside, Mailman's a Flyer. Wide open affair into the far turn run. Pudge Boy Palace, Strategic, Trash Talking Larry, Resilient Brilliant Courage. Here comes Hellman now with a bit of the far outside as well. Hellman pushing up to fourth, and the red cap out there three deep with 3 furlongs left to go. Milano still fully ridden, but Milano now with a chance to under a drive and trailing the field. Mailman's a flyer. Top of the stretch now, and it is Hellman on the outside. Trash Talking Larry and Milano's right there too. Pudge Boy Palace weakened up. Same for Strategic. They're into the stretch, and Trash Talking Larry down to the inside has got the corner. On the outside, Milano center of the track. Trash Talking Larry. Hellman's trying to carry on with it in between horses. A furlong left to go. Trash Talking Larry. Trash Talking Larry by 2 lengths. The outside, Milano's trying to grab Hellman. It's Trash Talking Larry, Milano, and Hellman. Trash Talking Larry and Milano. Trash Talking Larry won it by a neck from Milano. Hellman was third, and Mailman's a flyer finished fourth, and Pudge Boy Palace.
The Maryland Jockey Club's Canter for a Cause cantered on with just over 300 entrants this year, coming from far and wide in this unique event to walk, trot, and canter over the famed Pimlico racecourse that showcased historic legends and champions. The only event of this type founded by Georgianne Hale. All benefits go to the renowned nonprofit, the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
Well, this is a great event. I think it really showcases the thoroughbred can come out here and ride and come back to the racetrack and not have any issues. It's a great event for awareness and fundraising, and I think it's a great community event, especially with these people bringing OTTBs, because when they bring them here and they get to showcase them in front of everyone else, I think it's really fun. And because it's close to Halloween this year, we've seen a lot of great costumes, so that's good too. I think a lot of people assume that the racehorse ever came back to the track, that they would not be able to handle it. And we've seen today lots of horses come through the gate with little kids being let out, and things are fun. So yeah, I think once they're out of that racehorse mode for the most part, and they can come out to the track and enjoy themselves, and I think depending on what they're being trained for, they come back here and they know that this rider wants to canter slow or walk or trot, so it's good. It's good.
Probably the most beautiful racetrack in the country, to be honest with you.
The background is just beautiful.
I love Gulfstream Park because of the grandstand and the racing.
The weather is beautiful. The facility is phenomenal.
The Gulfstream Championship meet has become one of the top events of the year. You could come out on a Wednesday and see a future Preakness winner.
They're off in the Preakness. The Run Happy Santa Anita Derby.
Got the unique 6.5 down the hillside turf course.
A whole lot of great racing here in California.
And Laurel.
We have all three surfaces here, the only racetrack in the country to have all three surfaces. Being close to the ocean, being surrounded by some of the greatest horses and riders in history, it's amazing.
It's the prettiest thing you've ever seen. There's no one else has a background like we do.
One turn mile, second finish line. And they're off. Mind to hold an Oxide showing early speed along with Riding Cloud 9 up there on the outside. In between horses is Camp Pendleton is next in line as they dirty down the backstretch, and Lifespan on the far outside and Welling trailing the field. So it's Riding Cloud 9, Mind to hold out of the inside, racing second. And it's other two back, Camp Pendleton tracking the early pace. Lifespan on the outside and Oxide of the rail, and trailing the field is Welling, 7 or 8 from the front. 5.5 furlongs left to go, and on the inside, Mind to hold from Riding Cloud 9. Mind to hold, Riding Cloud 9, sparring on the pace with Camp Pendleton, getting a good spot from third position. Lifespan is next, and Welling and Oxide trailing. Into the far turn run they go, with Mind to hold now just in front. Camp Pendleton looming up there with a 3-wide bid, and Riding Cloud 9 ridden along for a little more in between horses. Then it's 4 or 5 lengths back to Lifespan and Welling and Oxide trailing the field. 3/8 from home, and it's Mind to hold. Camp Pendleton there on the outside, now making a solid bid with confidence. Here comes Camp Pendleton, Mind to hold at the inside, and it's another 3 back. Lifespan is racing in third. Oxide, Welling on the far outside. Into the stretch, 1/4 mile left to go. Camp Pendleton takes off. That final 1/4 mile, Camp Pendleton opening up under a drive by 4 lengths now. Oxide, Welling toward the center of the track. Get back to Mind hold with 1 furlong left to go. Camp Pendleton and Charlie Marquez are in front by 5 from Oxide. Trying to close the gap late, but time has run out. Second wire finish at Camp Pendleton. Camp Pendleton Oxide. Camp Pendleton holding safe from Oxide. Third Welling. Up 7/8. And they're off. Response time and hashtag lucky showing early speed. Peyton Elizabeth on the outside will settle into third position. Now on the inside, my girl is trying to move forward. Here's hashtag lucky on the far outside now. A narrow lead from response time down to the inside. My girl is in third and double fireball is next in fourth. Alta Velocita in between horses, as is Canoodle, only 3 to 4 from the front. Hope Has a Name is followed by Sweet Gracie, unhurried racing back there, third to last position. And Peyton Elizabeth and Movie Moxie is last of them all. A lot to do now for Movie Moxie. Heading into the far turn run. Response time leads the way from hashtag lucky to lead almost 2 lengths now. Hope Has a Name on the outside, just in third from double fireball. My girl ridden along from fifth. And here's Sweet Gracie trying to get underway. Sweet Gracie's now taken fifth, 8 off at speed of response time. Response time, 2.5 furlongs out at a 5-length advantage from hashtag lucky. Second, Hope Has a Name. Sweet Gracie is next. Alta Velocita and double fireball on the inside. Back to my girl and Canoodle into the stretch now. And it is response time. Plenty of response. Opens up now 5. And try to come out of the closet beater. It is response time in front. Response time wandering a bit toward the center of the track at a 5-length lead. Here's Sweet Gracie in second on the outside. Hope Has a Name. A 16th left to go. Response time. Plenty of response for Barbosa today. Response time. Sharp to win by 6. Hope Has a Name was second and Sweet Gracie was third. Followed by Alta Velocita and hashtag lucky. Okay. And they're off. Awkward beginning there. I Can Do It. Ali Oxen Tree and Thunder Boss. Lucina away in third and settles it. Here's Midnight Choir on the inside taking third. Brazina is only 4 from the front of the outside. The light blue colors. They're followed by Lady Gangster racing second to last position, and I Can Do It trailing the field. Rolling past the half-mile pole at Ali Oxen Tree, the one to catch, a length and a half from Thunder Boss in second. Another 2. Lucina's in third and Brazina on the outside in fourth, and Midnight Choir in that group riding the inside midway in the turn. Ali Oxen Tree gets away by 3 from Thunder Boss and Brazina on the outside. Lucina fourth. Midnight Choir plummets to the back of the pack, is dropping back rapidly now, passed by I Can Do It and Lady Gangster. Into the stretch, Ali Oxen Tree by 5 lengths. And second, there is Thunder Boss. Outside is Brazina trying to pick up at the final furlong. And next is I Can Do It. And through the final 8 they go. And it's Ali Oxen Tree. And Horatio Caramanos by 5, by 6 lengths. Ali Oxen Tree, and here comes Brazina to bridge the gap late. Ali Oxen Tree win by 3.5 or so. Brazina was second, Thunderboss was third, I Can Do It fourth, and next was Lucina. Minute 5.57.